Well, it's Monday and it's time for some metal with Mr. Metalhead Fred Bonanno and me.
That's me and V. How are you, V? How was your weekend?
Good, good, good. How was yours?
Good, good. I getting a lot of done around the house, and but the beautiful thing about it, I always have my headphones on with the music cranked up.
Nice, nice, nice. So today we're doing band member reaction for Take Your Life. The band is Sirius Black. Dude, look at that goatee. That's badass. I can never grow it that long, man. It gets all weird.
You should try it. I used to have a Fu Manchu when I was playing hockey, and I always thought it made me look mean and tough. And now it
Yeah.
just makes you look like a dork. But hey, what the hell? Who cared back then? Who cared back then, right? I just looking to get mean. So yeah. So
Absolutely.
tonight on Monday Metal, we'll be chatting with the guitarist from the metal band Sirius Black, Dominic Sebastian. The band has their sixth and latest album, Rise of Akhenaten, set for release on September 27th on AMF Records. Sirius Black has been together since 2014 with its straightforward classic power metal and electrifying live shows. So let's all get to know a little bit about Sirius Black and the concept behind the album as we welcome to Monday Metal Dominic Sebastian.
Dominic, what's happening, man?
Hi,
Hi there.
Dominic.
How are you? All
Good.
fine.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Great to see you.
Welcome.
Dude,
Dominic, before we
that is a
oh yeah,
great
go ahead.
that is a great backdrop you got going there. Gotta love people who actually buy physical media. It's important. Support your artists. Buy physical
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. Fortunately, in the genre we are playing in, it still works
media.
somehow, at least.
Right, exactly. Fred, go ahead, sir.
I was just gonna say, Dominic, before we begin, just gonna look, if you can get us a little bit of information about yourself and your musical career.
Well, I'm Dominic Sebastian. I'm from Austria. Um, I'm musicians for several years now. Professional musician since 2019. So I played with several local bands here in Linz, Austria, and the bigger. I started with a bigger band. It's called Eden Bridge.
Okay.
That was the first bigger project band what I joined. Um, well, yeah, and because of this, I learned to know. I got introduced to Mario, and I ended up so far at Sirius Black. And yeah, had some. I cooperated with other bands as well on tour, on stage, as well as on CD. Like Vision of Atlantis is one of the bigger ones where I played an album for. Yeah,
Right on. So, how did you first start playing guitar? Was there a song that you went, oh, okay, I have to, mom, dad, whoever, I have to get a guitar like today.
well, not quite that. I was asked by my parents. There was a guitar at our home anyway, a classical one, and yeah, I was asked if I want to learn to play guitar. So the first year I was in school, I learned some strummings and yeah, to play along to some songs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got hooked. So from the second year on, I went to music school for the next following 12 years
Wow.
to learn the classical guitar, like Matteo Carcassi, Johann Sebastian Bach, stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know.
Nice. So
Uh,
you've really got the actual real classical education. Yeah, we were
so
just
far,
talking
yes.
about this
But
in the last interview.
I should have learned more the stuff I had to learn and not to compose immediately.
Right.
So, um, well, I am where I am now, and this is because of that, of course.
Right.
It could have been a a better classical guitar player, but I wouldn't have been at Sirius Black. So all good for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about music education with Herman Frank. We
Yeah.
just did an interview with him, and it's just so different over in Europe. The actual real music education for like here, like now they have this thing like Rock Band and stuff like that, where it's giving you a foundation to go, okay, we're going to have you jam with a few people, and then we're going to get you on a stage, and now you're going to earn stage time and stuff. And that's all great. But as far as like actual music school, like deep learning, about music, they just, I don't know if they respect music more, because it seemed more, from our point of view, it seems like Europe takes it more like math and science versus it's just music. You know what I mean?
No, exactly not.
That's
So,
yeah.
For me at least. So
Right.
I should have learned and practiced more what I should have to do, but I did not. So I was like a sponge to get everything was important for me,
Right.
and started composing, as well as classical stuff, like and on the other hand, rock and metal stuff.
Yeah.
So, but what I learned so far, it helped me a lot. But I'm very, very bad in theory, music theory. I'm very bad in that. So tell me a chord, and I don't know where it is to play.
Right.
I just do. I'm just doing. So
Right. Yeah, I can never learn to read music myself. It would, I was just like,
Yeah, and I got a friend of mine. I'm actually taking guitar lessons now, and a friend of mine's a bass player. And the first thing he told me was learn theory. And I said, why? He goes, play a D chord. And I played it. And he goes, why are you playing that? And I go, because that's what it's written. He goes, no, you have to know why you're playing that D chord. And I never quite understood it, but he swears by you need to learn theory first. So someday maybe I will. I'm just trying to learn how to play. I'm just trying to get good. And that's not easy.
And you know what I always found interesting, like, so, I came up, I was a musician, I was a singer in a metal band, the whole nine, blah, blah, blah. And, I had all these buddies that were guitar players and everything. And a few of them were really, really good. Like they could play anything. Well, more than a few were really good, to be fair. But they could play anything except their own thing. And I always found that fascinating. I'm like, so if you want to move on, you have to be a working musician in another band, not one that writes.
Yes.
And that just, it never even occurred to me that there's players like that. You know what I mean? I'm always like, really? You can't? I'm like, let's write something. And like, what? So that was always interesting. Anyway, so where was this album recorded that we're going to cover here? So where did you guys record the album?
Most of the things were recorded in Greece at Bob's place in Athena. We all worked together to finding the demos, what every one of us played to at home. And Mario went to Athena to Bob. They arranged the whole thing, and they produced it, and did most of the guitar work there already, and all the overdubs and so stuff like that. It happened here in my studio, or in the studio of Maurus, the second guitar player, and in the studio in Munich, Sirius Black Studios, where we finished the whole thing. Additional keyboard playing were done by Daniel Galmarini at his own place. So almost over the world. So most of the singing parts, the voice, were made in Serbia at Nikola Micic's place. So every one of us has his own home recording studio, more or less. And then it's all been put together in Sirius Black Studios in Munich. or nearby Munich.
Yeah.
And Mario mixed all the stuff, and the mastering was done by Konst Fischer, and he did again an amazing job, no doubt. So that's how it works so far.
Truly international recording. Holy cow.
Absolutely, yes.
That's a lot of energy back and forth. And it's so cool that technology is allowing people to do that. That
Yes.
to me is the coolest thing ever. Because otherwise, the budget of flying back and forth and everything else,
Yeah.
that can get tough. So let's start. So we're going to react to your tune. We are doing Take Your Life. Now, people, it's not what you think from the title. So it is Suicide Awareness Month. So keep going. But the message of the song Take Your Life is a positive one. It's where you take your life. If you're feeling down, you can take your life and make it and put it into a better place. So that's a great message. So we're going to start right now. Now, where did you guys shoot the video?
This was done in nearby Nuremberg. Don't remember exactly the name of the studio. It's actually a photo studio with several. How should I say it? There was some like tiny rooms. Yeah. With different seats or a bed or carpet.
Different
Setups, yes. And for every setup, a different room, and also green and black and blue screens and white screens. This was made, of course, in widescreen.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a tough session because the evening before we played near Hamburg. So it's about a drive of 7 hours from Hamburg to Nuremberg. So we played the festival there, and in night at 5 o'clock in the morning or something, we went down to Nuremberg and did there 2 video shoots and 2 photo sessions, and that was quite a tough race.
Yeah, because how long did that last? The shooting day, was that a full day?
It was quite a full day, so or not 24 hours to say, but we with sitting in the mask for the shootings, and then the shooting itself, it was more than 12 hours at least, and then we had to go home.
Right.
As well.
And that
was a tough day.
I've worked on many music videos. I used to be a special effects guy, and so we do a lot of second unit, but I worked on many. No one likes doing them. The crew doesn't like doing them. The band doesn't like doing them because, like you said, you didn't sleep for 2 days.
Somehow, yes.
Yeah. And then you probably had a show the next night after not sleeping for 2 days.
Yeah.
And you got to put the show on, and sometimes
you have always to deliver. You always have to deliver.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you do. But so it's not always easy as people think, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Walking through past echoes, the shadows will remain. It was your choice when you consent to play this game. When things seem hopeless, lost and disappointment in your head. About the scoffing laughs of friends you've never had. If your intentions seem uneasy,
I have to say, a lot of bands they don't have a big budget. No one does anymore for music videos.
Yeah.
And it's how they work within that. You guys have a really unique looking video, and a lot of people have the same amount of money as you do, but your video will stand out just because visually it's totally different, and you can see the money in the video.
Yeah, it's amazing work. It's done by no, it's too fast. Wait a moment.
Wait till you get to our age, Dominic. You won't remember half the thing. It's all good. But
You got me.
yeah, whoever did it did a fantastic job. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Silence of the night, you face your fears. Confront the pain, wipe away all of the tears. Let them talk, leave them alone. Ain't done wrong. Keep your faith, just stand up and sing with us this song. If your intentions seem unreal, just move forward and realize your dreams. Take your life in your hands, let your spirit ignite. These are the times when our heroes collide. Raise your fist in the sky with your heart and your soul. Unleash the power of rock and roll.
Nice solo, dude.
Yeah, this is originally done from Bob Katzionis. I tried to fake it.
It's
I have to
hard
play
being
it
yourself
live.
on camera, isn't it?
Sorry.
It's hard being yourself on camera. It's harder than you'd think to be yourself on camera, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I tried to fake it, and we played the song, of course, live, and I play it a bit differently because I have my own style, and I want to bring in my own style as well. But this
Right.
solo is, of course, amazing, no doubt.
Absolutely.
And Dominic, I would imagine in filming of this, you have no idea what the final product's going to be because you've probably taken so many takes and you're not with the band. It's got to be really great to see the final product when it's all said and done, right?
Yeah, us as well. So we have no idea what it will look like in the end.
Right.
So yeah, but it was Ingo Sperl who did this videos, and he did an amazing job.
Absolutely.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely.
These are the times when the heroes collide. With your heart and take your life in your hands, let your spirit ignite. These are the times when our heroes collide. Raise your fists in the sky with your heart and your soul. Unleash the power of rock and roll. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Very nice. Very great. And see, you guys are talking about the video. And as a fan, because Vince is the technical guy because he's been that side. As a fan, I love videos where they show the band like that, where you get a concert feel. I don't need a big production. I don't need a big, from back in the days when I used to make videos 16 minutes long. I want to see the band. I want to see what I'm getting. And that's a perfect way to display you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are quite happy with that so far. So it's a bit different to the other ones we did so far. So it's more. It's like the music itself, back to the roots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we started with the last album already with Vengeance Is Mine, to go back to the roots, to to our debut album, As Daylight Breaks, where it's meant to be a power metal album. So the following albums were quite a bit more proggy, whatever. Great stuff inside.
Sure.
But we wanted to go back to the roots, to what was the idea, the ground idea of founding this band by Mario. And we did already good stuff with Vengeance Is Mine, but I think it's quite more perfection in what we want to do with this album, with Rise of Akhenaton, because we know now exactly what Nikola Mijic can do, what he's able to bring. So the last album was a finding, to find ourselves together, and now we know what every guy in the band can approach. So,
and then that's going to make the next one even better.
Yeah, let's see.
You're living there, and for a band to have self-discipline like that, bands don't always have the self-discipline to go, oh, hold on, maybe we're overcomplicating things.
Yeah,
and maybe that's not the case, but bands do, as they go on, sometimes things tend to get overly complicated. And the fact that you guys are like, oh, let's just go back to the roots, keep it simple. Boom.
Absolutely. That was the
where and the when.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep it simple, keep it easy listening, and that the people can sing along quite
almost a total
lyrically,
Yeah, easy to sing along with. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I always was weird when people would, they'd pack so many lyrics in. I'm like, don't you want the audience to sing with you?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of important.
We were searching for the essence of the song and bring it to the point.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Dominic, thank you very much for coming on the show, sir. We appreciate it. Everyone go out and buy some Sirius Black. Go see Sirius Black if they're playing in your town. And if you were a booking agent, book them. Like today.
Yep.
Thank you, Dominic. So much. Fred, my brother. We'll see you next time. And as always, make your Monday metal.